Hey everyone, welcome to Stout Advice. My name is Logan Stout. Kerry Gorn out of Houston, Texas submitted the word procrastination, right? The great enemy called procrastination. Look, we're all guilty of procrastination. I mean, it is what it is. I remember back when I was in school and college, I'd wait till the last second to write a paper. I would. I mean, I hated it. It just was what it was. You know what's interesting though? What I found when I was in school and I would get it out of the way early, how less stressed I was. I mean, I just felt somewhere at peace. And I could go out to dinner. I could do things that the people who procrastinated couldn't do. And now they're having to write their paper under this duress and this stress, where I was able to get it done, where there was no stress. I got it done way ahead in time. And as a young kid, I learned I'm going to be that way the rest of my life to the best of my ability. Now, obviously, we all fall short and we all make mistakes and we procrastinate. But one of my sayings in life is do it now. That's one of my sayings. It's do it now. Do it now. You know, all of our staff at the Dallas Patriots, we have staff meetings on Monday. And, the ones that have been here a while, they've grown through that process and they've watched. They remember. I say, do it now. Did you call them? Well, I'm going to call them. No. What do you mean you're going to call them? Call them. Pick up the stinking phone and call them. And that's how champions think, folks. If you want to be a champion, you have to understand the do it now concept. Do it now. I'll give you a perfect example that we can all probably relate to. Emails, text messages, and phone calls. Okay? It drives me insane that people aren't timely in replying to text, phone calls, and emails. No one is too busy to reply to phone calls, emails, and text. No one is as busy as they act like they are. If you ever message me, text me, email me, call me, I get right back to you. Why do I get right back to you? Because if I don't get right back to you and I procrastinate, it'll get lost in the shuffle. It'll get lost in the shuffle. What's so important is you take that do it now mindset. And here's what will happen when you stop procrastinating. Here's the beautiful thing. You'll have a peace of mind that I can't even explain because you won't have some long to-do list, right? Because you haven't procrastinated and you've just gotten it done, you don't have things hanging over your head and in your subconscious that are creating stress and that are weighing you down. You know, my book, Stout Advice, people ask me all the time, how long did it take you to write it? 72 hours. Now, it's a short book, so don't be too impressed, okay? I wrote a short book on purpose because most people, A, procrastinate, and B, don't like to read a long book. So I wrote it quick and to the point, it is what it is. But I wrote it in 72 hours. People go, well, what in the world? And I said, look, I knew if I was going to write that book and quit talking about it, if I was going to write it, I'd just sit down and write the stinking thing. That was it, right? And I think so many of us in life, we have found ourselves in situations where we know what we need to do and what we should do, yet we just hesitate and procrastinate and don't do it. And it weighs us down and creates stress in our life. Action item number 1, write down all the things you should do, right? Write down all the things you should do that you've been procrastinating about. Action item number 2, put a specific day and time, mark it in your calendar right now when you're going to do it. Mark it in a calendar, no different than an important business meeting. Put it in your calendar. I am going to do X, Y, and Z. Now, I can just see the ladies right now watching this video going, I'm sending this to my husband, right? I can hear it now. I can hear my mom. I love my mom. I can hear her saying, Hoonyak, that's what we call my stepdad, Gary. I can hear my mom going, well, Hoonyak needs to watch this, because my stepdad does remodeling, remodels the house and stuff. I can see it now, right? So don't take this video and use it in a negative. I don't want to be some bad messenger, okay? Use it for yourself. Action item number 2, again, put specific days and times, put it in the calendar on things that you've been procrastinating about, and just hammer it out and get it done. Thanks for joining us this week on Stout Advice.